All right, real quick with the whole respect thing, because I had to address this before. You said that you think men disrespect women more. For you, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
I think it's the other way. I actually think women respect men less than men respect women.
Okay, why?
Well, if you look, let's use like the glowing culture push right now with TikTok, right? Like, there's an influx of girls that like just straight up talk shit about men all day. Like, I hate men is like a whole hashtag. It doesn't get suppressed in the algorithm. Like, shitting on men is completely socially acceptable. But like, if you say anything that's critical of females, it's met with like, oh, you're a misogynist, you're an asshole, blah blah blah, or you get canceled. But I think in general, most women don't respect most men. But I definitely think most men respect most women. I think there's a minority of men that are assholes for sure, that don't respect women, that are jerks or whatever. But these guys tend to actually get rewarded for disrespecting women. Those are the guys that do well. The rappers, the athletes, etc. Like, women actually are attracted to men that are disrespectful to them.
But why do you think they're attracted to that? It's probably because they're used to it, because it's common.
No, it's because women have a carnal need and desire to be with men that are superior to them. And one way to demonstrate superiority over someone is to disrespect them, unfortunately.
I'm not going to argue that.
There's a reason why women are attracted to guys that pull their hair and call them a whore when they have sex. It's because it's a degrading, disrespectful thing to do, and women want to feel like they're with a superior man.
Most.
Yo, Marco.
Who wrote this shit, man? This is fucking hilarious.
Do you have anything to say to that? As far as like men and women respect, or?
Gotcha, bitch. I'm not gonna argue with you. So yeah, you got it.
Strong, independent woman.
And honestly, that's not. I didn't really say that. You kind of made me say that because at first I said it was equal. I said equally. I feel like they both equally. Did I not say that?
Yeah, but we said like if you had to pick one.
Yeah.
And then then that was a pretty, like you said, 80% of men are disrespectful to women. That's not equal at all. That's a staggering majority.
That's the 80-20 rule.
Okay.
I'm just saying what you said back.
I mean, I agree with you, but.
Because I'll argue, I think it's the other way. I think 80% of women don't respect 80% of men because 80% of men are not attractive to most women. The average guy is 5'8", making 30 to 50K per year. And most women don't respect that. Those guys are invisible. That guy comes up to you in a club or something, you're like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Or, no, thank you.
They've gone around the panel before and asked what percentage of men, like to a panel like this, what percentage of men do you think are at least 6 feet and over and make at least $250,000 a year or above?
Oh, they don't exist.
And the women will say, oh, it's probably not very many. You know, it's not most guys. Maybe like 25% of guys in the U.S. are like that.
Well, what percentage do you think it is?
Yeah, let's start. What do you think?
Is it like 10?
10%?
What about you? 6 foot making, what was the number?
Just say, 6 feet or over, making $250,000 or over.
Okay.
Wait, that's like a lot of money, though.
Yeah,
okay,
so 10% of men,
10% of men
qualify both of that.
And like any age, too.
Yeah, we go any age.
Sure, let's just say any age.
Like,
so 10%.
I'm going to say less than 10. I'm keeping it, I'm just saying that. Less than 10.
All right, give us
10 or less.
Give us a number, because
8%.
All right, what about you?
6.
All right.
Honestly, I think it's more like 30-35%.
Okay.
30-35%. So
Okay.
about roughly a third of men are at least 6 feet and make over $250,000 a year.
I think so, yeah.
All right, what about you?
10.
10%.
Wait. Is that your answer, or are you just agreeing with her?
Actually, I agree.
Have you made one independent thought this entire show?
Huh?
I plead the fifth.
Nope. Okay. What about you?
I know not much, so like 20, 10,
Okay. Which one? 20 or 10?
15.
All right in the middle. What
I
about-
was going to go with 15 as well.
All right.
Maybe
What about
less.
I was gonna say 20, but she
Okay.
took my answer.
Gee, this is going to be fun. This is
Go
gonna be
ahead.
fun.
You wanna-
Can I take a guess?
Yeah, no, well, you go. Yeah. I mean,
I thought you
less than 1%.
yeah, ladies, a guy
gotta
that
be
meets
low.
that requirement's
Nobody has
making
both.
$250,000
Not a lot of people have
a year or more, or over 6 feet, is literally less than 1%.
And
What
again,
about just
you
the
gotta
sex
hope
foot?
that he don't
No,
cheat
but
on
it-
your
It
ass.
just
I
shows
feel
these guys
like-
are literally invisible too. I saw a TikTok one time where it's playing this like somber, serious, sad music, and this girl's like narrating, and she was like a 6.5, and she's saying, "I'm the girl that's good enough for fuck buddy status, and I'm the girl that's good to be called at 3 a.m. But I'm never the girl that gets to meet the family, and I'm never good enough to be the girl that gets the ring." And it's like, yes, because you're a 6.5 getting run through by fucking athletes. If you just lowered your fucking standards a little bit, but she doesn't see the Uber driver. She doesn't see the guy who makes 65 grand a year running a small marketing agency. She doesn't see that. She only see, like, you guys think that like roughly a third to 25%, if we average it out, of guys are 6 feet tall or make 250 grand a year. It's less than 1%.
No, that makes sense.
You know, it's
because
also very,
not
very interesting.
common.
Notice how I don't mean to pick on you, but she thought 30% of guys made that kind of money. And
More than
what
that, 30 to 35. Call it 1/3.
And I'm not saying that to pick on you, but what I've noticed is that like women's like experiences heavily influence their views of the world, which I mean, all humans are biased to that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But but keep in mind, she was with an athlete pretty much her entire adult life. At this point, probably now she's at a certain status where only those types of men are even attractive to her. Those are only men that are only in her purview. So in her mind, yeah, all the guys I talk to pretty much are at that level. So like, yeah, 35% of guys easily. But what women don't realize is that that's like a very small minority of men. And that's why, like when you said earlier, I'm the prize, we all laughed at you, because the reality is that a guy that is at the NFL is less than that 1%. So it's like he's really the prize. You don't even come close, no offense. Because there's plenty of girls that look like you on Instagram. There's not plenty of guys that are in the NFL, a wide receiver for a professional football team making millions of dollars a year at all. And I think this is where women kind of have things skewed and don't understand that you guys are not as special as you guys think you are. And the man that you're pursuing is way more special than you are. I mean, you
But
guys
I don't
think,
really think it's that uncommon. I don't mean to cut you off, but athletes
statistically
in
speaking,
general,
it is
You
that
don't think
uncommon.
what's uncommon?
like athletes in general. Like how many
You don't think professional
football
athletes
teams
are
are there?
uncommon?
Like how many basketball teams
Oh,
are there? How
love.
many
Oh,
soccer
where's
teams?
it?
Like there's
Okay.
so many athletes.
Yeah, and if you're
Yeah.
already in the scene,
Hold on,
like,
hold on.
like,
Yes,
you're-
there's so many athletes, but you don't understand that they are the cream of the crop, the prime of the
I
prime.
really don't think so. I think most of them are replaceable. And I think what they're doing is a skill that's learned and that can easily be learned by somebody else. They get replaced every
Oh.
year by new draft picks, by
It could
new
be
all
easy.
of that.
I could easily replace Tom Brady. All I have to do is train. Tom Brady is easily
I think
He
it's
replaceable.
a
also
skill.
just has hype,
I think
though.
what
I
he's
just
doing
need
is
to
a
practice
skill.
harder.
But you're also 24 too, so the older you get, the least likely they'll.
Absolutely,
for
there's
you,
a younger
so-
guy coming right behind you. I
No,
understand
I
that
mean
completely.
you, like
No,
you're
no,
old
you.
and older.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
saying like I'm gonna be able to
So like,
whatever use my beauty for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
I
you
don't think
won't.
so.
You do realize
don't
that like
think
if
that
someone
at
makes
all.
it to the NFL or the NBA, like they've beaten out millions upon millions of
I
people for that
understand
position.
that. I
So by
understand
definition,
the
that means they're
percentage
extremely
is very
rare.
small of who actually makes it to
Yeah.
the NFL. I understand that, but I'm saying people do make it. Those people are out there, and there's new people that
And they're not
replace
all lining
them
up for you though.
every
But they're
year.
rare.
No,
Extremely.
facts.
So what I'm simply saying is that they're more rare than you are.
No, I don't think you're understanding. I think when you were talking about environment, like where I'm getting to is I'm around more of those people than I am a fucking Uber
That's
driver.
my
or
but that's my
so
point is
that's
that
why I
but-
made the
yeah, you're around
statistic on what I made
but notice
because-
how you're so grossly incorrect is my point.
we understand.
Like what I'm trying to explain is that women tend to think higher status attractive men are common, and what I'm trying to explain to you is that they're not at all. And that's why your man felt it okay to cheat on you because
Yeah.
quite frankly, you're replaceable and he's not.
Yeah,
So he was like, okay,
Yeah, oh, fuck it.
But that's
I
not
bring
really
more-
true.
hold on,
He
hold on,
never
hold on.
cheated on me when he was in the NFL. He cheated on me when he was in college and high school. He
Even
never
worse.
cheated on me in
okay,
the
but
NFL.
my point, you don't think he was cheating on you when he was in the NFL when he had more status and more money? Come on, man.
no,
Anyway,
absolutely, I do
yeah,
think so.
yeah, so
but I
he
don't have
definitely
to
did. You
prove.
just didn't catch him. But my point I'm trying to make is, like,
He
yeah,
runs fast, bro.
yeah, like I'm getting bitches in college. Now I'm in the NFL and I'm even more high status. Oh, I'm gonna restrain myself now. No, he's fucked even more girls. But what I'm trying to simply explain is that the reason why your man did what he did is because he knew in the back of his mind, subconsciously, maybe he would admit this or not, I have way more value than this girl. And the reality is, if she leaves me, she's stupid because I bring the value to the relationship. She's a regular chick, no offense to you, but the reality is beauty is common, hot girls are common. They're all over the place. I mean, we're in South Florida. They're all over. So it's like, how many NFL players are you going to have versus how many hot girls are you going to have? So I get it in your perspective. Oh, I mean, athletes all the time. I see them. There's still a very small minority of the population.
Yeah.
Very small. And then the other thing, too, that women don't understand is that you might meet these guys. You might date these guys. Hell, in your case, you might even fuck one of these NBA players. But are they going to commit to you is the question. Are they going to commit to you? And are they going to commit to you? And are you going to get everything out of them that you want? Are they going to fulfill all your needs, be attractive, and commit to you? I would argue most of the time it's a no.
And other girl's gonna accept that he's gonna do what he's gonna do
Yeah.
at that level of status.
Yeah.
You know who did it very well?
What?
Kobe Bryant's wife.
Yeah. She stuck it out.
She understood
She stuck it out.
the mission.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think women understand that, like, when you get with a guy of that kind of caliber, you have no power anymore. The man has the power. You're not the prize. You're not special. You're not the best. Like, you got to submit, understand that he's the man. You might have other women. If you have a house over your head and he takes care of you, Van Cleef bracelets, etc., I think maybe it's best to stay with him.
You know who did it wrong? Scottie Pippen's ex-whore.
Oh,
wife.
yeah. She fucked up.
Fucked up, bro. Hey.
But, hey, look,
That's what it
I mean, obviously, we're not saying this to, like, bash or anything like that. I'm just saying that, like, I think women don't really understand the concept of how rare an attractive man is.
Well, it just depends, like, where you are, if what you're surrounded by. It
doesn't change.
Even
The
if he's
percentage is still
rare,
small.
It doesn't change the percentage, but like it differs from each person depending on.
We
who you're
said
around.
that.
But even if it's
Yeah.
rare, he still made a
What are you
commitment and
arguing?
he failed to follow through with that commitment. So it's still his fault. No matter how rare he is, if you can find a bunch of pretty girls, like he did make a commitment.
Yeah, the statistics
Yeah, but
don't matter.
women
at that
also
point.
need to have common sense and understand that men are going to be men and that you don't have the ability to really dictate anything.
I mean, no one goes into a marriage thinking we're gonna get divorced because he's gonna cheat on me. Like that's hopefully
Hopefully
not
not.
what
well,
you're
if
thinking.
you're getting
when
with
you
an
marry
athlete, you
someone.
should know that comes with the territory and have a little bit of common sense. But women are delusional and think that they're special and they think I'm with an athlete, I'm on his level, he's gonna like, oh yeah, he's gonna be faithful to me. No, dude, like men are only as faithful as their options.
Right, and like even though like most of them will be unfaithful, there must be some that are faithful. You know, there has to be.
Well, let's do the math here. If an athlete is 1% of the 1% of the 1%, what do you think
What
a
percentage?
faithful athlete is gonna be in rarity?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe she thought she was marrying the one guy that really was
He was
faithful.
cheating on her in high school. Come on, man.
Yeah, but like
High
Come on,
school,
man.
College.
Also, 1% is actually like a lot of people because our Earth is
my
extremely
God.
populated.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. Do I look okay?
Yeah, we're fucked, bro.
Yeah,
It's our generation coming
it's
up.
bleak. And they
And
wonder
this
why we
is-
have a passport bros movement. And they wonder why we have a passport bros movement. They wonder why I live in Brazil.
I just
live in
like
Sao Paulo, by the way.
like you guys, ladies, like you just gotta kind of accept the numbers that like the guy, your dream guy is rare, and if you find him, he's probably gonna want other women too because he had to work really hard to get to that position. Like, I mean, you know, for you, right? You kind of said, well, athletes they just gotta have skill and talent. Like, that's easy to say when you're a female and you don't have to accomplish anything. No offense, like. Y'all live life on easy mode. Men have to
I think
really work.
because I'm a
That's-
female, I have to accomplish
I
more.
agree. That's so
Oh,
untrue.
Lord.
That we just are
Okay.
girls and live.
Okay, explain to me how. So let me ask this question real quick, and I'll go around the table. Who do you think lives a harder life in 2024, men or women?
God damn.
It's not fair.
Men, for sure.
Oh, how's that not fair? That's a fair question. We have all the same rights and privileges and accesses,
generalizing.
right?
I should we're equal.
So yeah, we're equal according to your feminist theory. So, who do you think lives a harder life with all things being equal, men or women? Asking
Oh,
you.
I go first.
Yes, and I'm gonna go around the table.
Oh, sorry.
I say men in this year, in this
Is
day
that
and
not-
age.
Is that not literally? So you just said women had to work harder a second ago.
Oh, my
I
God.
said
No, no, no,
No,
no,
she
no.
agreed with you.
that. Oh, okay.
I'm saying men.
She literally
I'm
agreed
not
with you.
saying men have to work harder. I'm saying men have it harder right now.
So by definition, they have to work harder.
No, just because you have it harder. The reason I say they have it harder is because of the deficit of attention towards mental health towards men and all of that towards men.
Good point.
Yeah, thank you.
But that's
I
just
have
one
a point.
component. So okay,
That is one component. That's the one I want to focus on.
okay. What about the fact that like men don't have as many opportunities as women do?
First time you made a good
No,
point.
what if men don't have?
Thank
it,
you.
What about like from an economical standpoint of making money? Like what if men don't have as many opportunities that women do?
I honestly am not educated enough on like the
Oh,
economical
okay.
standpoint.
So,
Thank you.
But so then why are you going to say that women have it harder? Or well, no, you said men have it harder, but you only gave one. That's fine. What about you?
That's
Who
just
do you
my
think has it
point.
harder, men or
That's
women in
all.
2024?
Both.
Oh, Jesus. Kill me.
If you had to choose one,
Yeah, if you had to choose one,
men or women?
I'll give you a
I'm
hint.
just
It's not
gonna
both.
tell
It's definitely
you
not
guys
both.
what you want to hear and say men.
Did you
This
smoke?
is your chance. You're on a
Yeah, did you
platform
smoke
in front
before
of
you came on
tens
the
of
show?
thousands
Like,
of people.
Did
So
you get in
let
a
your-
fight with your guy before the show? Like, what's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
Speak up for yourself, girl. Be a strong, independent, feminist woman. You tell him,
I mean,
sister.
I
you
think it's
go, girl.
both.
You came on a
it's
podcast, so just,
different-
like,
they're
sit there
different
and-
hearts.
Sorry, say it
Yeah.
again.
They're different hearts.
They are different hearts.
Hards.
Oh, there's different
Hards.
hards.
Okay, which hards are worse and harder to overcome?
Women's hearts.
Okay, such as?
Please tell us.
So well, it's harder for women. Tell me why.
We have to. We have to act.
Loading.
I don't know, bro.
Loading. White screen. Loading.
Hold on. Let her. Go ahead.
Combobulate.
Okay, what's the question again?
Shut up, Fresh.
How is it more hard for women?
10 hours later.
Just list women's hearts. List women's hearts. What came to your
You're
mind?
being a
when
misogynist,
you said
Fresh.
that?
2 days later.
Misogyny.
What's hard for you?
SpongeBob.
Like, you face hards. What is hard for you that you don't feel like is the
Speaking.
equivalent hard for your partner, which is a male? So differentiate yours and his hards.
I have to work too. Like, we all have to work hard to get to where we want to be.
Yo.
Did you
smoke
ever write
before
an
the show?
essay like in class and give like logical reasons to explain and like make an argument?
Mm-mm.
You never? Okay, yeah, figures. Okay.
You're a lot of fun, by the way. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I was kidding.
I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Bro, see, I know why she's with her baby daddy now. The thought of going on a first date and talking fucking has her shocked, bro. She like, goddamn, like, bro, that nigga gonna be having to carry the conversation, backpack on, holy. All right, what about you? You said that it's harder for women. Go ahead, tell us how.
It's
Oh.
contagious, bro.
I
It's
was thinking
contagious.
about it. No, because I
Did
was
you
thinking
cough on
about
her
it,
face?
and what I actually said.
Yep.
What I was thinking about it, and
Yeah.
what I actually said was that I feel like it's harder for men, but I stand by my point that I made with the last
Talking into the mic.
conversation.
Okay, so
Sorry,
it's harder for men. So you change your answer now. Because first you said it was harder for
Yeah, but
women.
listen, this is what I was saying earlier, guys. When I asked my question, please stick to your own answers. And I know this is like female nature to kind of stay with the herd, but please try to have your own thoughts and not just copy like the previous
No, this
answers.
is how I feel. Like
Because
I
I
feel
literally
like
said,
it's
literally
harder.
said she changed
I
your
literally
answer.
said, let's remember,
No,
let's
she
remember how
didn't
this
change
started.
my answer. I said that I stood by what I said, like in my last statement, which I don't remember word for word. But
Yo, what the fuck, bro? That's an example of how women live life on easy mode. You don't even have to remember what you
Okay,
made,
bro.
a statement you made 7
explain.
minutes ago.
Let me explain. Let me
you.
explain.
Bruh.
Oh my
Goldfish memory.
god.
What the hell?
Let me explain.
No,
Okay.
hold on. Let me remind you of how it started because you tend to have like amnesia right now. I said, because you made the statement, oh, well, just having skill being a professional athlete, like you tried to simplify it and make it look like it's not a fucking amazing thing.
No, I didn't.
And I was like, well, hold on. Men have to work really hard to get to that point, and men live a way harder life. Women just have to exist. Women live life on easy mode. Then you
That's
said,
not true.
that's not true. Women have to work harder. And I said, really?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
that's how
that
it started.
was my point. That was my
Oh,
point.
okay.
Okay, so
How do I remember what you say and
I
you don't?
still feel like I still stand by that. I still feel like women have to work harder. Honestly.
Explain to me how so.
Okay. Let me take an example.
Of yourself.
Go ahead.
Not of myself,
You
but
didn't-
I wonder
let's
why.
say.
Yeah.
She didn't even work.
Yeah.
She didn't even work.
Yeah, bro. So give us an example that doesn't have to do with you. That's
Okay,
fine.
but what I'm saying is like prior to him making it to the NFL, you guys have to understand this person has only been in the NFL for the past 2 years. Other than that, I carried my relationship because he was in college. I carried my kid. Like I worked full time up until I gave birth to each of my kids. So like I worked, he didn't. So because he was working on his career, I had to put mine on pause. And that was okay because he had this big NFL dream that he was going to accomplish. And I get it. And he did. And he did. And that's great for him. I want nothing less from him.
And for you.
But I'm saying I had to work hard as well.
But
and
who-
his 9 to 5 was just going to practice, going to school
Just
on
going
a
to
full
practice.
ride scholarship.
Someone.
On a full ride
She was taking
scholarship.
care of kids.
And I was taking care of kids,
Yeah.
plus working full time, plus being a wife.
Well, hold on. Logically, being a mom is much more difficult than being a world famous, world recognized professional athlete. It's so much harder to be a mom.
I'm just saying, how is it?
It is.
No, it is.
you would not understand. You're not a woman.
No, because it is.
Oh,
because
wow.
his version.
You caught me there.
Or a parent.
No, so what I'm saying is like you guys are calling what I'm doing by being a mother parenting, and him just financially providing for his children parenting, but they're not the same. And they don't take the equal amount of work.
We understand mothers work hard with their kids. It is a full-time job. But we're just saying, as a man, your tribulations are way harder than just taking care of kids.
I don't think so.
I mean, this is simple.
Disagree.
How many mothers are there in the world? Billions. How many NFL players are there in the world?
Not too many.
Okay. And here's the other thing, too. Because I was a Division I athlete in college. Let me fucking tell you, it ain't easy. You're training 2 to 3 times a day.
I
Wanted
didn't
to
say it
almost
was easy
puke,
by any
etc.
means.
No, but what I'm
I
trying to
just
say is
said
that
I worked harder.
no, you absolutely do not.
No, you didn't.
I
I am
think
not
I
going to
did.
let you get away with that.
I think I
You
did.
absolutely did not work harder than him. And here's the
I
other thing,
think I
too.
did.
Here's the biggest thing. If you chose to not work hard, he wouldn't have left you. He would have been okay with it because you just had to be attractive and be available, and he was there and he was with you.
Take care of kids.
Men have a very low threshold for what they find attractive in women. Women don't have to work hard to be attractive and get a guy. You can be average and get an exceptional man. Men, on the other hand, have to be exceptional to get an average woman. It's
Yep.
not the same. Like, I am not going to let you get away with this and say, yo, yeah, I worked harder than my man. Fuck out of here. No, you didn't. I was Division I athlete training 3 times per day. I know what NFL players go through. I've done Division I football player workouts before. We've trained with them before when I was rowing. It is not easy at all. Running sprints, etc., it's way harder than what you did.
I by all
Not
means
even
never
close.
said it was
You can't
easy.
compare the two because you haven't been a
Running
parent and worked
sprints.
full
Running
time while being a
sprints.
parent.
Running with your legs.
please.
You don't even know what a bench press is.
I go to the gym. You're
You don't
saying,
even know what a bench
you're
press
saying
is.
running with your legs is harder than raising children,
Yes.
making money, cleaning
Yes.
a house,
Yes.
cooking, making sure that when your
There's a
husband gets
reason
home,
why.
you're there.
Hold on. There's a reason why there's billions upon billions of fucking parents, but there's only less than 1% people that can make it to the NFL and be
So-
athletes. I am not going to let you guys sit here and try to put being a fucking mom on the same level as being an NFL player at
So-
all.
I'm just
and this is what I try to say when I mean when I say women
Why
are
are you comparing
fucking
them?
delusional and don't understand how the real world works at all. You guys don't understand what hard work is at all. Most females don't know what it is to really get blood, sweat, and tears into anything because most of y'all suck at everything. Men are better than women at almost everything, and that's the truth. We built the world. We're the best athletes. We're better than y'all at everything. You guys just got to be pretty and exist, and that's it. And women have more opportunities to make more money. Women have more opportunities to get a man and have a leisure life where they don't have to work. They can have a man take care of them.
Yeah.
Guess what? We don't get that privilege. I can't just be pretty and say, let me just get a sugar
don't
mama
work,
to take
yeah.
care of me, man.
She don't work, man.
Let me get a professional WNBA player to take care of me. Fuck no, they don't get paid shit because no one cares about NBA and WNBA. All right? It's because the reason why is because men have to work way harder than women in almost every endeavor on earth. Being a mom doesn't come close to being a professional athlete at fucking all.
Okay, can we take maybe
At all.
other 2 scenarios? Because I just don't think we're gonna see eye to eye with this.
No offense.
No, you're wrong. From a
Yeah.
I don't
statistical
think I'm
standpoint. No,
wrong.
no, no, no,
I
no.
don't think I'm wrong.
No.
From a
You're from a
statistical
statistical standpoint.
No, you're taking
From
a
a statistical
of
standpoint.
something that it was rewarded. Me being a parent will never be like the reward is my kids. You're talking about a reward that is financial reward. It's like it's social reward. Like in so many ways, his career is so much more rewarding than mine was. But I still had to work just as
He's talking about the
fucking
difficulty
hard.
of
Like,
achievement.
It's usually a pleasure for a mom to take care of the kids, though. It's not.
That's
really
your
hard work.
biological.
Of course it's a
That's your
pleasure, but
biological
you don't-
instinct. Is to have
You're
kids.
okay.
What
You're
is a
right.
woman's biological instinct?
Next.
Oh yeah, for sure. to
No,
have
what is a
kids.
woman's biological instinct then?
No, yeah, it's just to have kids, populate the world.
Yes, that's what both men and women's needs are. Is to biological instinct is to have children. The difference is that men have to create. We have to become a somebody to get the privilege of having children.
Oh, and we have to grow them in our fucking bodies for 9 months.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Good job.
But you don't have to. But you didn't have to become anything to get pregnant.
Yeah, it just happens.
Like
You just have to be.
Oh, it's so
you just have
easy.
to be. Just be
sex.
attractive, and a guy will fuck you. Like
Yeah.
I mean, what do you,
no
what do you mean?
offense. I can hire a maid. I can hire a nanny. I'm not putting down mothers' burden of raising kids because it is, hard work. I'm just saying I can hire somebody to do those jobs. I can't hire an NFL player or NBA player. And by the way, tell Michael Jordan he ain't doing shit. Tell Kobe Bryant he didn't work hard. They niggas work hard as fuck to get to where they're at. So don't ever say that they didn't work hard. 'Cause
Absolutely.
They work very hard.
It's
I
just
never
not
said they don't work
comparable.
hard. I never
harder
said
than
that.
you.
Way
I
harder than
never
you.
said that.
Harder than you.
Okay, correct. They're much older. Like of course, they have more time to work harder than
No, I'm
me.
saying
but
your
I'm
man
just
worked harder than
saying,
you.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Your guy worked way harder than you in everything.
He's
Yeah.
not my man, but
Your
No,
ex-husband.
Mhm.
Like the fact that you're even trying to put yourself in the same footing as him is ludicrous to me.
Right.
And
I think
Well,
the
guys are
fact that
even
you're
putting
not
that in
is
the same-
ludicrous.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
Comparison?
Any other athlete
It's not.
would you consider him working harder because you don't know them? Would you say?
I don't think by any means that athletes don't work hard. That's not what I said. I just said that I work harder. Like, we can take another example if you want. I don't know if you mind me bringing up your situation. Her man plays D1 athlete football. That's her baby daddy. She works hard, way harder than him every single day by taking care of, she has to manage taking care of her child, going to work, providing for her child because he can't financially or physically be there all the way for her child. So she has to pick up where he slacks as a parent, meaning she's working twice as hard because he cannot.
Oh, that's your
But
word.
he's a D1 in college,
Yes.
so he's not an NFL player.
No, that's not what I said. You were talking athletes in general.
No,
You
but
mentioned you being a D1 athlete. Why
we
can't I
mentioned-
mention
you said
that?
NFL.
Top level
Yeah,
guys
top level,
that have
not
made
D1
it.
athletes.
to that
Okay,
level.
yeah, of course. If you're looking at LeBron James, I'm gonna think that he worked harder than. Okay.
So you agree?
He's an NFL.
Well,
not D1.
she was trying to say
agree
that she
to a
worked harder than her
certain
man, which
extent.
I
don't
disagree with
agree
that too.
to your general statement, no, but I agree with yes. If we are speaking about LeBron James, sure.
Wait, only
yes,
LeBron?
absolutely.
Wait. Let's go back to the root of this thing. Who lives a harder life in 2023 or 2024 is what was the question.
I don't think he lives a harder life. I think
Generally, men or women?
generally men.
Yeah.
I don't think men live a harder life. I
Than
feel
women.
like you guys can easily go on social media, make a fucking OnlyFans agency. The girl has to put in all the fucking work, and you
Wait a
guys just
minute.
sit there
What?
and post. Like,
Wow.
there's so many easy ways
Bro.
for men to make money. It's so much
Yo.
harder for the
Who
women.
has more opportunity to make more money, men or women?
Men.
How so?
You just explained it. It's
You're like higher
you
in the
literally
world.
Wait. Being a
just
Division I athlete
explained
is
NFL
easy.
for
Being an
sure. Like,
NFL player is
I
easy.
never said it's easy, but it's achievable. And it's done.
But it's
there
difficult.
is millions of fucking football players.
No, there's not. Maybe how many players in the NFL? Maybe 1,000?
500.
500.
Okay,
Millions.
athletes in general. Can we take like basketball? Like,
Millions of 500.
I'm not just speaking about football players. That's not what I'm saying at all. I didn't just say only football players work hard. I'm speaking for every athlete that's
Every
in a
professional
major
athlete.
league. Yes,
All right,
sure.
let's tally up NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Let's look it
and
up.
soccer.
They said it.
And
They
sure,
said-
and MLS.
Yep.
Total, and then we'll put that in
Everything.
percentage of the world. So, okay, so you think that men have an easier life because men have more opportunities to make more money?
To start OnlyFans.
Then
agencies.
women.
I think you
Because
guys
OnlyFans
have an
agencies.
easier life because you guys can easily sexualize women and still
Easy.
make money.
Like pimps.
You
Uh,
can sell your feet pics for $10.99 and make millions
And you
of
can
dollars.
sell your dick
Right.
without a face.
Right.
No, we can't.
Are you
What?
serious?
For sure.
For
Yes.
what?
When's the last time you bought a dick pic?
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
like,
Okay. Thank you.
Customer
But gay
base
guys-
for women is way bigger than men.
do you seriously think women could pay for porn?
Men pay for
Well-
porn from other men. There's so many gay
That
guys
is what
that
I'm
buy
saying.
men's
Yeah.
porn.
How
It's
many like
proving their
successful
point.
male gigolos are banking it right now?
No
You're
way.
thinking
no
about
many
I
it.
don't think you
gigolos.
guys are really
Yeah.
understanding how big these OnlyFans agencies are.
Okay,
like
look,
they're,
look, look.
You don't
they're
have any
making
idea how
40%.
difficult it is to run this. Why don't you start a business? Why don't you do a marketing agency,
To
OnlyFans
run
agency,
what?
cold email agency, any skill? Learn a skill
Like-
and do it. Running OnlyFans agency is a marketing agency. You know how to market on Reddit, all these different platforms, how to do influencer shoutouts, how
Once
to
again,
motivate
I'm
these lazy
not
bitches
saying
to
it's
work.
easy. I am just saying the girl is working harder. She's the one putting her. That's basically like
goldfish
getting.
memory, bro.
Okay,
It
okay.
is
so-
Look,
historically
anyways,
easier
we need
for
to-
men to get jobs.
You
Okay,
literally
but what
can
about
sit
no.
over here
She's
and
That's
just
why I
starting
said
a
hold on.
business, not getting a job.
I'm saying
She's
money.
about entrepreneurship.
You said historically. I said in 2024.
Yep.
Who is it easier for, men or women? She gave the ridiculous example, which is a nuance, by the way, of running an OnlyFans agency, having more opportunity. But guess what? For every one man that runs an OnlyFans agency, or two, or three, or maybe even five, how many girls work under them? 20, 30, 40, 50? That's more women being employed, but a minority of men being employed. So explain to me again how it's easier for men.
I didn't make
Sure.
more money.
So is the man sitting there making all the content for this OnlyFans, or is he only making 40% by what he posts and what he's chatting with the
But
other
I
men
just
on there?
explained to you
Like, what
that
the
a minority of men are running that agency, but a majority of the employees are
but
all
they're
women,
making
so they
a
have
bigger percentage. If you think about it, OnlyFans takes 10%.
Who do
20.
you think is doing the hard work?
They take 20.
20%. So these men are charging 40% in their agency. So what is the woman left with? After you do the math, after what is
I got
taken
you.
from her, but it's her body that
on.
she's selling.
With
Hold on.
agencies.
I have friends that run agencies, right? And I get what you're saying. They take a lot of money. However, let's be honest here, right? Those women are choosing to do this because they're doing it anyway.
Absolutely,
He's
but they're
doing the
working
marketing
harder.
for her.
Yeah.
But she
But-
can't do it on her
hard work.
own.
She was making 2K,
So he's
now
making-
she's making 20K.
Exactly. So
The
she makes more
marketing
money
is the
because of
hard
him.
work.
So by default, he's helping her win and make more money.
I
But that's
never
not- that's
said
not the
he
point, though.
wasn't.
Also,
I
you
just
gave-
said
hold on, hold on, hold on,
she's
hold on,
working
hold on.
harder.
You gave
That is
you
all
gave
I
the one
said.
that you gave a random example of men running OnlyFans agencies. But my point is that for a man to make that kind of money, $20,000 a year, etc., can he selfie pictures and sexualize himself on the internet?
No, he can just use a woman to do it.
Boom.
Okay, but that's a minority of men that actually have the skill set to do that.
Small number.
What about a majority of men? We're not talking about the 1% of guys that are running OnlyFans agencies because that's what it is.
Or NFL players.
Or NFL players. I'm talking about the general guy versus the general woman. Who has more opportunity to make more money?
Men.
How so? Tell me why.
Okay, can I say historically, or am I not allowed to say that?
No, we're talking about 2024.
This year.
Yeah, or
Okay.
2023 if you want to use a year that elapsed. Go ahead, tell me how.
Okay.
How?
It is easier for men to get jobs. They will hire
Really?
a man over a woman any day in any STEM job.
Actually, you're wrong.
You're
And
wrong.
I will tell you why.
You're definitely wrong.
Because in STEM,
Feminist.
any job that is male dominated, women have a way higher likelihood of being hired because of diversity.
But you just said it, male dominated. It's male dominated. That means
because women choose to not go into those jobs.
Yeah.
that's so
It's a
untrue.
choice.
Really?
Oh my God.
I wrote a
Yo.
book on this shit. Yo,
They give promotions,
Pull it out.
why
grants.
women deserve less? I talk about this
Oh, but
explicitly
you
in
wrote it.
my book.
That's biased.
No.
No.
It's based on studies.
Studies.
I explicitly go over this. Women dominate college attendance. Women dominate higher education. However, they choose to go into majors that don't deal with science, technology, engineering, and math. STEM, by the way. They choose to go into jobs and professions that don't deal with that. What do you major in again?
Photography.
What? Photography. You're in college too. What do you major in again? Communication. Oh, bullshit fucking majors. That's what women pick. No offense. But that's the truth. When women go to college, they typically major in things that don't deal with STEM. And women choose to go in these career fields. Now explain to me how women dominate college attendance. They're getting more college degrees than ever before, yet they still are underrepresented in these job fields that require a college degree. Just do the math. They just choose to not go into it. Because women are not interested in things like men are. It's a choice.
Affirmative action. I was in STEM.
So if women do choose to pick these jobs, they get hired over the man every single time. I used to work in law enforcement before this. Guess what they did? They hired the women all the time. Matter of fact, they had female-only announcements.
Yes.
Do you know what the fuck would happen if we had male-only announcements? There'd be riots all over the place.
Canceled. By the way, one woman was in my IT class, right?
Mm-hmm.
We finished school. Guess what happened to her? She got hired right away. And she was black, by the way, a minority.
No,
because
I
of
understand
affirmative
that.
action.
It's a like
So you
it's
guys get hired before us just off
because
of being there.
I
So
just
try again.
thanks.
So how's it harder?
I just still believe in
waiting.
what I said.
That's a
Just because.
You were just debunked.
I believe.
No, I just genuinely
It's Jalib.
I think it is easier for men to get a job. I'm leaving it at that.
That is incorrect from what we just explained to you,
It's-
especially in the job field that you mentioned. Matter of fact, they've done studies on this too. Put a female name on a resume, same exact qualifications. The female almost always gets hired more than the male.
When you go home, Google this for yourself. Please.
Okay, I will.
Please do.
I will.
It is far easier for women to get jobs, especially in fields that are not that are male dominated.
That are male dominated.
So
Okay.
I don't like, and again, you guys prove my point. What are you guys majoring in? Not what you're complaining about, because women don't want to do these jobs.
I'm actually minoring in sociology. So
Another
Oh my God.
That doesn't help.
My friends at UCLA told me, bro, you gotta take a sociology class. I'm like, why? They're like, it's 95% bitches, but you walk in, there's no other dudes in that class.
yeah, but I took one and I learned a lot of shit.
A lot of useless
That's
stuff that doesn't
social.
equate to
How
making
does that
money.
help you in
Okay,
real life?
I don't give a fuck. Okay, why do men care so much about money? You
Because
guys
we
are
need
all
it to
sitting
fuck
here.
y'all.
Because
No,
y'all
no,
fuck losers.
listen, you guys are all sitting here saying,
I
oh,
wish I could be broke.
you guys are all sitting here saying, oh, girls only like guys that are rich, this and that.
Yes,
we have
yes,
barely
yes.
talked about men and financial stuff except when you guys bring it up because we care
You
like
are
about
20
more
years
things.
old. When you get older,
hold on.
understand.
No.
Hold on. I don't know if you guys
You
know.
will.
That
I just
was
have different morals, obviously.
that was literally. Hold on. Did you not just hear yourself just now?
I did. I have
Okay.
ears.
Okay.
Thank you. by
You
the way.
said, why do men care so much about money?
You confirmed.
No,
Okay.
okay. Thank you. I understand.
Oh my God, bro.
Let me like just the gravity of what you said. The reason why men care about money so much is because we live a harder life and we understand that our status and our income dictates our value.
Well,
We can't get a woman to rescue us and marry us and get alimony and child support and live a great life with Van Cleef bracelets. It's not happening for
okay.
us.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's just not how I am over here.
Hold on. So on men, there's a burden of performance to go out there and create something. That's why you want to go to the NFL. That's why you want to be an athlete. That's why you want to make money, because we don't have a safety net like you guys do. That's why you have the privilege of going to college and majoring in dumb shit, because there's no burden of performance on you to make money. That's the difference between men and women. We live a harder life because we must perform. You don't have to. It's elective for you to perform.
Yeah.
So you just proved my own point with your own statements that life is harder for men. We have to perform.
I would prefer a man who respects me and isn't rude to me and has no money than a man who has a lot of money
100%
and
agree.
acts like that.
To be in all fairness here.
Until this struggle.
You'll take a brokey that will respect you?
No. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay.
Just please.
Ask someone who's older
Wait.
than us. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
No, you know,
Are the one on the panel.
would
Yeah.
you prefer?
Well,
a broke,
they have
Wait,
kids,
stop,
so
stop,
I
stop.
get it,
No,
but-
no.
I'm saying I get it.
No, she's a baby too. She's 24. What are
Do you, no, real quick. Do you prefer a man treats you good but's broke? Be honest.
I wouldn't say prefer. I'd
Mhm.
prefer them to be both, have money and treat me well.
Why?
It was a win-win.
Because it's security.
When you get older, right, you're gonna realize there's bills to be paid, things going on in life, and you don't want to work,
I
right?
understand that.
So why are you arguing for not having a guy that's broke?
I don't. Okay, what I'm saying is if it's either
having a guy that's
or,
broke. Mhm.
like if it's either or, I would want a man that treats me better. However,
Ideally.
well, I'm not going to put myself in a relationship where I'm treated bad. I don't care if he's a millionaire. That is me personally. I
Okay.
understand.
That's
That's
fair.
just me. And I know you're like, wow, you're fucking crazy for that. But I grew up.
It's not that you're crazy, just you're naive, as she
I'm
would
just
say.
delusional.
You are delusional.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just, with the morals I grew up on, I would rather live in a shack.
Morals?
Thanks. Yeah, morals. I would rather live in a shack with a man who loves me and who I am respected by than a mansion with a man who does not give one fuck about me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
not the point of this
and I'm
discussion.
20, I
you're,
get
you're,
it.
you're deflecting. The
Keep
point
going.
was who lives
That's
a harder
all I'm
life,
saying.
men or women?
I don't know how
And-
we got here.
Yeah, well, that's because you guys have not
I'm
been
delusional.
paying attention to the conversation. I'm simply saying that men live a much harder life than women, and none of you have been able to prove me wrong. Can someone prove me wrong here at the fucking table? You gave a ridiculous example of you working harder than your NFL guy. That's not true. And then anybody else have anything? I mean, that women live because
didn't understand.
literally women live life easier than men in every regard.